Hi everyone. So today's problem of the day is find the maximum number of element in subset. And what is given in description? You are given an array of positive integers num, and you need to select a subset of nums which satisfy the following condition. And what is the condition? You can place the selected element in a zero indexed array such that it follows the pattern x square s to power 4 like that, and it is in first in increasing order, then in decreasing order. And if you can see the smallest element, the occurrences of that element will be 1 and the other element occurrences are 2. So note that k can be any non-negative power of 2. For example, 2, 4, 16, 4, 2, 3, 9, 3 follow the pattern, while 2, 4, 8, 4, 2 does not follow the pattern. Why it is not following the pattern? Because 2, then 2 square is 4 to 4, then 4 square will be 16. So in place of 18, it should be like 2, 4, 16, 4 and 2. This is a valid subset. So we need to return the number of element in a subset that satisfy these conditions. So if you will see the constraints are very large, so we need to see for some optimized approach. So what we can do, if we will see for the first example, so we have 5, 4, 1, 2, and 2. So in our question, what we need to do, we need to first select, suppose in this, what will be the valid subset? Valid subset is 2, 4, and 2. If you will see, if we are selecting, suppose 2, so we need to see if the number of occurrences of 2 should be maximum 2. If it is not 2, then we can't go go at higher number than the 2. So the minimum number of occurrences of 2 should be at least 2. Otherwise, we can't go higher to check the 2 square, and we need to stop it here only if the occurrences is 1. So what we can do, if we are seeing the 2, so we need to see the number of occurrences of 2 should be 2. We can see, yeah, 2 occurrences are there, to 2, 2. Then we will go for 2 square. So we can see the 2 square occurrences is 4. That is 1 only. So it is 1 only. So we can see 2, 4, 2. Now 4 is not, frequency is only 1. So we can't go higher than 2, because to go higher than 4 square, that is 16, we should need 2 occurrences of this. So if we have suppose something like this 4, 4, then 4, 4, with the help of 4, 4, then we can go higher at this 4 square. Then we can find 16 in this array. But the occurrences of 4 is 1 only, so we can not go higher. But according to this example, we have added 4, so we can go higher than this. Now I can see if my 16 is not there. So now I can't go higher than this. But now if I can see my this array length is even, so I can reduce my array length to 1, and 2, 4, 2 will, that is the array length 3 will be my answer. So I can return 3. And if I will see for the second example, is 1, 3, 2, and 4. If I will try for 1, then occurrences of 1 is 1 only, so we can't go higher for this. So we can return 1. Same for 3, 2, 4, it will be 1 only. The main thing in this that we need to keep in mind is that we need to see for the lowest number. First, we need to start for the lowest number. If we are starting from the 4, suppose 4, then 4 square, then 16 square. So our 2, we can't do this. We need to start from 2 only, because if we will start from 2, then we can get the maximum length subarray subset. That means we can get the maximum array subset. We should not start from a higher number. We must be starting from the lower number only. So we will be starting from the lowest number, that is 2, 4, 2, then 4 square, then 16 square. If we are starting from 4 square, then 16 square, we will get the length of the subset to be the will not be the more than if we will start from the 2 if 2 is present in our array. So we need to start from the minimum value. To start from the minimum value, and we need to check the frequency of these also, because we know that we want the frequency to be at least 2 to go to the square number. So to which data structure you are thinking we can use in this question? If we will use, if you are already know which just a data structure we can use, you can comment down in the comment section, and you can check later if I will tell you the data structure. So we first need to use the frequency. For frequency, we can use unordered map. But unordered map will not sort our numbers. To sort the number, we need to use map, because map will sort the number, so that if I will store my values in map, suppose like 1 is coming one time, 2 is coming two times, 4 is coming one time, and 5 is coming one time, it will store it in it will store it in increasing order in map. That's why, and we need to start from the minimum element only. So we will because to get the maximum possible subset, maximum possible length subset, we need to start from the minimum value. That's why I will be using map. So I think this much information is required to proceed with the solution. So we can understand more with the help of the solution. So I use this map. I already tell you why I'm using map, because I need to store the frequency, and that too in increasing order. That's why I'm using map. Then I will store all my values in the map. Then this is denoting the maximum length of the subset. Now I will be traversing through my map, and I will suppose this is my element and this is my frequency. So then I will check if my element is present in the map or not, and its frequency is greater than 0. If that is the case, then what I can do, I will check if my x equals to 1. Because if my element is 1, then 1 square, 1 square, then 1 4, 1 8, this all will be 1 only. So directly I can add MP of 1, that is frequency of 1 in my count, because 1 1 1 1, this is also a valid 1 1 1 1 1, this is also a valid, because as of now we are not considering even length or odd length, because at the end of our answer, we will be able to decide, like we will adjust our length, but as of now we will be finding the maximum length possible without considering the odd length or even length. So we can basically do this, add the frequency of 1 into our count, and if it is not 1, that means else if it will go. If the frequency is greater than equals to 0, then we can add that frequency into our count, and if it is equals to 1, then we can add this 1 into our count, and we can break, because if the frequency is 1, we can't go more than that, because to go more than the value, suppose 2 4 16 4 2 is something like this, to go more than 4, we at least need 4 element 2 times. So if the frequency is 1, we can't go higher number, so we can break the loop. Otherwise, if we will reach here, that means we can make the frequency of that number to 0, because we will not be able to traverse that number again, because every number we will be traversing only once. And if my x value is greater than 1 e to the power 5, we can break the solution. And otherwise, we will do x equals to x square, because we will be finding the square of the number. We will proceed it further. And this I will tell you why I am doing this x greater than 1 e to the power 5, that I will tell you at the end of the solution. And at the end, we can do answer equals to maximum of answer comma count minus this. Why I'm doing this, because this will give me 1 if my number is even, and it will give me 0 if my number is odd. So automatically, if my number is even, it will do count minus 1. That's why I'm doing it here, and at the end I can return my answer. Now, why I'm doing this x greater than 1 e to the power 5 here? Because if you will see the constraint is my length can go maximum till 10 to the power 5. If I will do 10 into 10 to the power 5, and it will go 10 to the power 10, and my nums of I is maximum 10 to the power 9. So this is not a valid scenario. So I can basically break my solution is if my x is greater than 1 e to the power 5. So that is the reason of using this, because to decrease the time complexity, because if we are doing this, then what will be the time complexity? Because we are traversing whole element one time, and we are using map also, so the time complexity will be n log n, and space complexity, it will be big of n, because we are using this map. So yeah, I think you are able to understand this question. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me in the comment section. I will try my best to answer all your queries there. So yeah, thank you.